What is going on, everyone? Triple C Gaming here, and I am back with EA Sports UFC 3, getting some matches in with Alexander Hernandez. He's fighting Donald Cerrone this Saturday. He fights out of my hometown, figure I'll use him here. And man, Hernandez feels really smooth on his feet. Like, his stats are really good, but they're nothing like super amazing. But like, he just, I don't know, man. Like, he has a unique jab and straight animation that's only to him. It's a very short punch, and his arms aren't that long to begin with, but if you're fighting guys that are really aggressive on you, you can usually catch him with that one too, because it comes out so fast in the way the animation is. And I just like the way he feels on the feet. He feels good. His strikes have good power. He has heavy hands level 3, I think. And yeah, I'm going to have to start using him a little bit more. And his grappling skills are decent, but not amazing. And here we're facing Michael Johnson here. And yeah, see this guy, I was starting to kick his legs a lot here early on when I was talking, but he's high blocking a lot, so that's why I was doing that too. And I'm noticing he's starting to throw an uppercut when I rock him. Good pullback there by him on his to a straight right. I like doing that myself. It's very nice. Catch him with that jab lead hook. Block that. When you block a body kick like that, you can get a free strike if you throw it quick enough. Get out of the way of that overhand, make a miss. See, he throws that. Now I've made a thing that he throws it out. I throw a 1-2-3 there since he still kept trying to throw while hurt. Kept it short that time instead of trying to throw something crazy or go to the body. Jab, straight, left hook. And we get stack guard, and he decides he's had enough. He was decided to quit the game. Hey, what can you do? Let us move on to the next one. Oh, we're going to look at the stats here real quick. Yeah. But okay, here we're facing Khabib Nurmagomedov. Of course, with Khabib, you got to be very careful at that grappling, everything actually with Khabib. His stand-up is really good too. This guy just immediately shoots in. He's not even playing. And I'm like, you know what? I want to keep it on the feet. Throws that overhand. He gets that driving takedown on me. I mistimed to block it. I was annoyed with him, mad at myself. I see he has very low stamina though, because well, I don't want to explain the whole mechanics of it, but we stopped this driving takedown early, and when it does that, they lose stamina if you block it early enough. I went for the guillotine since his stamina was so low, but man, I couldn't even get the first stage of it. I'm able to get straight up, but he shoots it on me right away. Again, I'm trapped on the fence there, so I was like, dang it, okay. Gets me back down. Try to see if I can sweep him here, but he's wise to it. Couldn't block that, unfortunately. And I'm able to get up here, and I try to throw a body knee, because you can hit him when they're going for a takedown, but unfortunately, it didn't come out. I was pressing that thing like there was no tomorrow. We blocked the first one. I decided to try to guillotine because I don't have any other options anyway, but he blocks my guillotine attempt and is able to get me down again. And I'm like, I just need to get off the fence. If I get off the fence, I'll stay in the center of the octagon, and we'll be able to do some work here. So able to get full mount. I stay patient. Wait a second. Don't immediately transition. Try to catch him off guard with going to the backside. He's not having it. Once they throw those body Ds, you can usually transition out pretty quick. I'm sure there's some top players that can block that all day, but most people aren't top players, neither am I. So you see that inside control, try to sprawl out. And we're able to break right away. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to stay in the center of the octagon so I don't get trapped on the fence. Shoots another takedown. I'm like, you know what? Let's give him some grappling, because Hernandez has a perk that decreases your grapple stamina by like -4 when he's on top of you. I forget the name of that perk exactly, but yeah. So we're in top mount here. He goes left. I was thinking he might go right. I guess the wrong way.
Into full guard here. Now he's stacking him.
Straight and stacked here. Block both of those. And man, every fight I had great connection. It's always a great feeling when you have that. I didn't have to worry about a bunch of laggy matches like I always do. It was great. And look at that, he just murders his stamina doing that. With no stamina, I'm going to go straight to crucifix. But my stamina is very low too, so I'm waiting a second here to let my stamina rebuild before I even punch. And we blocked that first one. We blocked that second, and man, when you block 2 in a row, there it is. You're almost done in crucifix. It's almost a wrap every single time. And this guy is just immediately trying to transition after every elbow. What he should do is just eat like 2 elbows in a row, maybe even 3, then try to transition. Because unless I just horrendously mess up, he's not getting out of this. And one more, that finishes him off. I didn't want to really play the grapple game, although you can with Hernandez, but it was Habib. I wanted to keep it on the feet, but after he was really determined trying to get me to the ground. Once I sprawled that takedown, I said, you know what, let's see how he is off his back, and he couldn't survive. We got the crucifix on him, blocked the transitions, and that was a wrap. Yeah, I'm definitely going to start using Hernandez more. He feels really, and if he beats Cerrone tomorrow, or today's Friday, if he beats Cerrone tomorrow, then, you know, maybe they'll give him even a bigger buff too. Some of his stats are kind of weird. I think his footwork's only an 87. His blocking's only an 87. His submissions are an 88, and I think his defense is set as well. And here we're facing Tony Ferguson, El Kukui. This guy took a really long time to pick his fighter. He went through everyone a couple of times, I remember. And with Ferguson, man, of course, you have to be careful for everything. He can stand up, ground game, and he has that rolling knee bar from the clinch. Endless cardio. So I want to make sure not to kill my cardio too much. You know, I already figure I'm going to be at a stamina disadvantage, even if I'm like conservative a little bit, because it's Ferguson. But I just don't want to have it be I don't want to have it be too big of a deficit. Catch him with that hook there. Getting a little aggressive on him here. Drop that leg kick on him since he's high blocking a lot. When he misses that body kick, I throw a lead hook. Oh, there's no worse feeling than when you throw like a teep kick like that or something and you fall short, or you throw a leg kick or body kick. I hate when I do that, and I do that a lot in this fight too. It always annoys me. I wouldn't even care if they caught it and punched me. I just hate when I like that. Oh, that just annoys me so much when I whiff like that. Because Hernandez does not have the longest limbs.
That one hurt. Right on the button.
And this guy drops a taunt right there. Why would you taunt? I have no idea why he did that. I couldn't believe when he did that. I was like, wow, he's really taunting right now. And he got dropped for it. Because when you taunt in this game, man, if you get hit with something, it usually drops you or straight up knocks you out. And he still decides to taunt again. I was like, wow. And you know when people taunt multiple times, man, that's when we have to get that clean knockout. We go into try-hard mode. No more Mr. Nice Guy. See, that jab interrupts that jab. It's like I love that animation of it. Some people may not like it, but if you're trying to close a distance or someone's in close quarters with you, that 1-2 is perfect to throw.
The kick lands. Look at that jab. Nice.
And Hernandez has. I didn't use him too much in these fights, but Hernandez has the standing elbows. He has the body knees, a spinning back fist, and a lead overhand. I don't think I use his lead overhand. And he has both teep kicks, the lead and the rear one. And the rear one is a level 3 teep kick. And I missed, and he has a front kick as well. Forgot about that. Of course, I whiff on the front kick. Like I said, I whiff on a lot of strikes like that. I don't know why I kept doing it.
He's taking some shots now. He missed with that jab attempt there.
I make him whiff for a change. I try to throw that quick left lead hook. Blocks it. Good 1-2 by him, and then a hook to the body. He's doing a good job. That was a very risky body kick by me. Now that I look back at that, I should not have thrown that. Could have easily been hit in vulnerability. I was so mad by that. I tried to catch him with that uppercut because I anticipated him throwing that body shot. And I think the uppercut either missed or just barely grazed him. I might have hit him in the chest or something. It looked like it kind of hit, but I think it mostly missed. Because that would have been a rock. Front kick. I'm going to back away. Make sure we keep our stamina nice and high. I don't mind if I'm at a very slight disadvantage against Ferguson, because it's Ferguson, but I don't want to be at a huge one like I said. And he throws a taunt at us at the end of the round. And he wants to touch gloves, and I am not in the mood to touch gloves after the taunting, man. We're going right at it. And he taunts again and gets rocked for his troubles. Maybe he was trying to get me out of my game. He didn't get me out of my game whatsoever. He throws a very risky body kick from that close, and I'm throwing my hooks there with those short hooks and hit him with a couple of them. Throws 1-2, 1-2.
So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and
Yeah, off that body kick, either when he's landing it or blocking it, I'm throwing that lead hook at him and catching him with it. Rip some combos at him there, a couple body strikes. There we go. I catch him with that uppercut as he goes, tries to return back to my body, return fire after I hit him in the body. I anticipated that happening. That's why I threw that uppercut. And his head health is really bad. And we have been catching him with some nice shots, but part of it too is because he got dropped and then rocked from taunting. That killed his. That didn't help his chin health there.
That can't feel good. You can see he continues to target that cut on his opponent's eye. Slips to avoid that left, Joe.
Get out of the way of a couple of those strikes, and then we block the others. I hit him with that teep. I try for a second time and whiff. He hits me with the lead one.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up here, keeping it unpredictable. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Goes for that body kick and misses. I try to return fire, but it's blocked.
And he lands a nice kick.
Front kick again. I love that front kick. When they whiff on that, you throw that front kick, and there it is, guys. And Hernandez, the type of guy that'd be jumping on somebody, so that's why I did that too. I wasn't mad because of the taunts. I felt like Hernandez would probably jump on the guy afterwards. Usually I don't do that. You also saw what he did to Benil Dairouge. I mean, Dairouge was out and he was just punching away at him. But look at that. Look at that overhand. Boom, right around the guard.
Let's see it again. Tremendous force, and that's a wrap. And here we see it again.
Like I said, if you have never used Alex Hernandez, use him. Check him out. Give him a shot in this game. He feels really, really good on the feet. But we got one more fight here. Let's get to it. And here we're facing Edson Barboza. And I already made the decision that I was not going to play at all with Barboza on the feet. Those kicks are too deadly. I said as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to take him down. And this guy's just coming with the hook spam so far. I was waiting for a leg kick or body kick. That's what I was watching for really closely. And there it was, but he threw a lead one. Came out a little quicker than I anticipated. I didn't, because if you check a leg kick, it's almost a free takedown. See, I don't just want to, we dance around him there. I don't just want to spam out takedowns right away because you won't get them. You have to set them up a little bit. You have to be willing to stand just a little bit. And once he whiffs there, that's a big grapple advantage too. When guys whiff on strikes, especially big strikes like that. And man, I remember feeling like I stopped that, and that one as well. That one actually it's going to be another one here. But you know, I didn't. And it didn't feel laggy, or it didn't really affect those latency. There could have been slight latency behind the scenes. I'm sure there's a little bit, but it didn't feel anything terrible. So I think I was just a little slow. That's all it was. Get on top of him, and I did not know Barboza had get up, and I just rolled my eyes when I saw that. I said, how did I let him, first, even if I didn't know he had that, how did I let him get that? I was so concerned with blocking left or right. I let him get that, and I was annoyed with myself. I said, that's okay, we'll get him here in a second. And there it is. He whips on the overhand, big grapple advantage. It's basically giving us those takedowns. And this time, no, I'm not going to fall for it this time. I was trying to drop some ground and pound. We block that way. Interrupt him there as he tries to go the opposite way. And he's had enough. That's how it goes, guys. That's Alexander Hernandez. He feels great. We'll see how he does against Cerrone tomorrow, but that's going to do it for this one. Until next time, stay cool, calm, and collected. Peace.